Hello everyone, and welcome back to Beanie Boo Planet. I am your guys' host, Nyx. Now, you're probably wondering, where is Gambit? She's just sick, okay? So today, I am taking over, and I am hosting the new video. It is now 2025, so Happy New Year, everyone! For some of you, you may know that it has been a very long time since we filmed a cleaning video. But rest assured, because today that is coming back. Today we went to a thrift store to go look for some Beanie Boos, and oh, did we find some. The first Beanie Boo that we found was Alfine, I think you say his name like that. But we found Alfine, and he is so adorable. Also, if you guys start hearing things moving or scratching inside the background, those are my cats. I had to kick them out for this video because they're going to start scratching on the door. Next up, we eventually found this pack of Beanie Boos, which has Specs. I forget the dragon's name, so we're just going to call her Dora. Close to that. And then there's Grapes on the other side. But yeah, these are the 4 Beanie Boos that we found at the store, and they are a little bit dirty, so of course we gotta clean them up a bit. But before we get to that, I want to show you 2 other things that I recently got. My mom surprised me when I got home from work. I went upstairs into my room and I found this on my moon chair. It is so cute. I don't think it has like an official name. It just says Early Bird Rooster. So we're just gonna call you Rooster. And look, he's also from 7-Eleven, and wow, TY, you are so original with that birthday. 7-Eleven for the birthday? Wow! And wow, you're really gonna steal my dad's birth date like that? Dang, TY, it seems I'm gonna have to file a lawsuit over that. And I know that may be a shocker to some of my haters that I actually have a dad. Yeah, I have a dad. Sorry that you don't. But there is one more thing that I want to show you guys. I had recently gone to Dave & Buster's and I saw one of these cocoa cones by Zuru, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It comes to have a little cone. It is adorable. Her name is Luna. It's like upside down right now, but her name is Luna, and it's apparently part of the Neon collection. And yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want this one. So I got it, and it's just so cute. And if you take her out of the little cone, look at that. That is just the sweetest, cutest thing I think I've ever seen. When I went out to the thrift store the other day as I was looking for all these Beanie Boos, I saw another one of these cone babies, but it was like this flamingo, and she looked like such a diva. But this does like raise a question here inside the community. Even though that she is not a Beanie Boo by TY, isn't she technically still a Beanie Boo? Because if you didn't know that she wasn't made by TY, let's say she didn't have her little neon tag here, you would think that it's a Beanie Boo. Exact same, you know, fabric kind of glitter that I have here inside my ears. Exact same eyeballs, same kind of snoots, the mouth. Literally everything about this Beanie Boo is the exact same, except for that the paws are different and they can't go down like mine can. So even though she's not made by TY, isn't she technically still a Beanie Boo? Yes, a fake Beanie Boo, I know. But isn't she technically still a Beanie Boo physically? It's 2025, she can identify as whatever she wants. Anyways, let's get to cleaning up these Beanie Boos. First one we're going to be cleaning up today is Alfine. He feels a little bit weird, like kind of grimy, so it's obvious that he was really used before I decided to buy him. So let's clean him up first. When cleaning up a Beanie Boo, you will first want to rinse it off with water and then use your kind of soap. I personally use all 4-in-1 laundry detergent. Now you can use body wash, regular soap, Dawn dish soap, any kind of soap, but my kind of soap is all 4-in-1 laundry detergent. And then you will want to use a soft brush. Do not use a very hard brush on your Beanie Boos. Just go to your local Family Dollar, Dollar General, wherever, get yourself a cheap soft brush and then start scrubbing away at your Beanie Boo.
And then you will want to spend some time rinsing off your Beanie Boo. Get all the soap out of the Beanie Boo, because if you don't, that can cause mold. Then you will want to squeeze your Beanie Boo, squeeze all that water out, and then shake it. Get as much water out as you can. And then first I towel dry it, and then I take a hair dryer and I dry it. After you towel dry it and drain all the water out, you don't need a hair dryer. You can simply leave it in front of a fan, leave it on the hot windowsill, or just let it air dry naturally. Just make sure you dry it properly, because if you don't, it will cause mold.
And here is Alpine. Look at him. He's all nice and clean. He looks like he's brand new again, which is fantastic. That is one thing that I do love about cleaning up Beanie Boos, is that they can go from looking like absolute trash to looking and feeling like you just bought them again. Next up is Speckles. Do we have our work cut out for us? Oh gosh. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, it seems like she's definitely gonna need a really nice, good cleaning. So yeah, let's see if we can transform this fur, which is kind of clumping together a bit, especially around the trunk, the feet. She's definitely gonna need some help with that one. See how the fur is like stiff right here? Like it's kind of hard for my fingernail to just go. But let's take a look at her stomach. I mean, the stomach like right here is not bad. See, like right there. But once you get to the butt, yeah, no. This fur is... Ooh! Let's see what we can do to save this poor elephant.
For Beanie Boos like this, I tend to fill the sink up with hot water and then let her soak for a little bit. Then after that, I begin cleaning her with my soft brush and my all 4-in-1. These take a lot more time because I am very desperate to get it back to the way it was before. Take your time when cleaning Beanie Boos. There is absolutely no rush. Rushing cleanness will not give you the same finish as if you were to take your time. Take your time, have some fun with it, pretend like the Beanie Boos are at their day spa. That's what I usually do. I do this all the time whenever I'm cleaning the main cast of BBP, my series, and I start rushing them to get them done for the next scene. Trust me, they do not turn out the same way as if I was to slow down the process. Then of course, take your time rinsing out the Beanie Boo with water. You may not get all the suds out on the first try. Cleaning Beanie Boos is supposed to be a longer process, because this is your collection that you deeply care about and you want your Beanie Boos to look the best that they possibly can be. Just have some fun with it. Just pretend your Beanie Boos are at a spa, maybe put in some music and just have a great time. And then of course, once you're done drying off the Beanie Boo, then you can start brushing it out and making it look nice and pretty. And if you don't clean your Beanie Boos, that's fine, but you know, they won't look as good as they once did when you first bought them.
Now this is what I call an absolute transformation. Her fur went from clumpy and grimy and low-key entirely disgusting to brand new and perfect. Now yes, like around her ears it is still clumping a little bit, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's very minor. But other than that, we even fixed the fur that was going, split ways on the snoot. But don't worry, she is all better. She is almost perfect, almost a brand new condition. She is just a very old Beanie Boo, and I just bet that her owners had a ton of fun with her. Now that we have finished up Speckles, it is now time to do Dora the Explorer. Now when it comes to Dora the Dragon, I didn't really notice anything too wrong with her. She's really not that dirty, but you should always wash your Thrift Beanie Boos. But this is what she looks like. She looks pretty normal, so there isn't going to be a huge transformation. One thing that I did notice before making this clip is her wings. Look, it seems as if her wings came off at one point and her previous owner decided to try and sew them back on using these kinds of stitches. Now, I wish I could get these stitches off and just do my own and, make it look a little bit more seamless. But it's fine. I just know that these wings might fall off if they were to get into the hands of another person and they were not careful. But yeah, we're gonna try and clean up Dora now and see what she looks like after.
This is actually my first time ever cleaning a dragon Beanie Boo. Dragon Beanie Boos just seem like they are harder to get dirty. Because they're not like normal Beanie Boos where they have that longer fur. But even so, take your time. And one thing I did realize when I was cleaning up this dragon was to not go as hard as I usually do on normal Beanie Boos. Especially when she was damaged like that, yeah, her wings started to slowly fall off. But it's okay, with dragon Beanie Boos you just had to be a little bit more gentle. Not only because this Beanie Boo was already previously damaged, but also because the fur type is not the same and they probably are more susceptible to damage.
And here is Dora after her nice little bath that she had. Yes. The only problem that I did come across, as mentioned, was her wings were trying to fall apart. And now you can see that there is a hole underneath, and you can definitely see the issue. I will be taking apart these stitches and fixing them, and trying to make her look more presentable and less likely to fall apart. And as mentioned, her glow up isn't really all that noticeable because, you know, the dragon Beanie Boos don't really have that kind of fur. But it's alright, it's okay. She's still lovely, and now she is nice and clean and free from any bacteria or anything that her owners might have given her. Now last, but certainly not least, we have Grapes. Grapes is certainly going to be a little bit difficult, as you can see from like her fur and everything like that. It is just like Specs before I decided to clean her, although it is a bit more hard than Specs, and you can kind of tell by just the texture. But don't worry, I am sure that I can fix her. I have come across many Beanie Boos like this, and I was able to fix almost all of them. So there is no doubt in my mind that soon Grapes will be as good as new, or as good as I can possibly get her. I have dealt with fur that was literally turning solid. Instead of it being nice and fluffy, it was turning solid, and I used to have a video of that, but unfortunately I cannot find it in any of my galleries. Yeah, we're going to try and clean Grapes to the best of our ability and see what I can accomplish. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this started.
First, I decided to let her soak inside some hot water. Now, this water was so hot that I ended up burning myself. But to avoid that, you can easily just put in some colder water into the mix. Now, some of you guys probably just heard that and thought, oh my gosh, she's going to melt the Beanie Boo. Yes, I have gotten these comments before. No, my hot water will not melt the Beanie Boo. The average melting temperature for fake fur is over 200 degrees. Now, sink water will only get to about 120 degrees. So it may be enough to burn my hand, but it is not enough to melt the Beanie Boo. That is just a common misconception that a lot of people have inside my comments. And it just seems like whenever you try and reason with these people, they just seem to block you off and just tell you that you're wrong anyways. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years, ever since I first started collecting Beanie Boos. And with Beanie Boos like this, where they are severely damaged, I tend to put them back into the hot water, and then I will clean them up a second time. Because sometimes one round of cleaning will not do the job. You will have to do multiple rounds. Like that picture of Cancun I showed earlier where she was all crusty and all of that. Yes, that took about 3 rounds for me to finally clean her. And I really wish that I still had that video, because that video got a ton of views and now it is forever gone. But now Grapes is complete.
And now here is Grapes after being blow dried and brushed. You can now obviously see a huge major difference between the old Grapes and the now transformed Grapes. Her fur is nice and soft. In some areas it does kind of, look a little bit damaged and a little bit clumped together. But I think that's just because of like extreme heat making things, melt a little bit and then kind of stick together. And then the fur is damaged because, of course, it's not real fur. It's just fake fur. But there could be multiple factors to that. She definitely took a very long time to clean. I'm talking about maybe 40 minutes. That includes cleaning her and then drying her off with a towel and then brushing her, and hair drying her, all that fun stuff. A lot of those cleaning videos that I did with these Beanie Boos during this episode, yeah, they were very all close to about 20 minutes, and that does not include drying them. I want my Beanie Boos to be perfect, and when I see them damaged like this, I just want them to look brand spanking new again. I typically do get comments such as, why does she scrub so aggressively? Like, that's really gonna damage the eyes. But then these same people will throw a Beanie Boo into the laundry machine where it is hitting metal walls against the eyes. So, I don't really understand that. A soft brush against the glass eyes of a Beanie Boo will not damage them. I have never damaged a Beanie Boo that way. The only thing that soft brushes would possibly leave scratches on are things like plastic, where you're just slowly wearing down the plastic and then you're creating these itty bitty little scratches. But when it comes to glass, soft plastic, whatever those brushes are made out of, it will not scratch glass. But yes, cleaning all these Beanie Boos was just so much fun. Some people may take a look at this video and then take a look at the Beanie Boo and say things like, well, what about the tag? Well, these Beanie Boos did not have a paper tag. And sometimes they also mean the tush tag and that it might start to fade. But my reply to that is just simply, I'm not giving up my Beanie Boos for sale. These Beanie Boos are not going up for sale. I'm cleaning them for my own pleasure so that my collection is nice and clean. And if I forget the Beanie Boo's name, I can just simply Google it. When it comes to Beanie Boos like this that came within the pack and like they weren't Beanie Boos I was really looking for within the pack, I will either redonate them after I fix and clean them, or I might possibly resell them at a very low price if I ever figure out how to sell things online. Now, I did end up fixing the wings, as you can see. I just had to re-sew them myself. It looks a lot cleaner this way, not too noticeable, but it looks a lot better. This side, I don't even want to try and get it off, simply because the sewing is very chaotic and it is on there pretty tight. So I think she should be good. Underneath here, you can see more of the strings, like this one's really loose. But I think she'll be fine. Like, I'm trying to tug on it right now. I don't want to pull a yoink and absolutely yoink it off. But yeah, this is what she looks like right now. She is a little bit fixed. So this means that Darla is either ready to be sold again online or is ready to be given to a Salvation Army for someone that might just want a Beanie Boo. Anyways, it was a lot of fun to do another cleaning video after so long of not doing them. This in total took about 4 hours to clean all of these. The original footage of me cleaning up those Beanie Boos where like it's uncut, stuff like that, before I decided to edit them, it took around 4 hours, but maybe 3.5. Because I am just so determined to bring these Beanie Boos back to the freshness that they once had when they were first bought by their owners. Now, when it comes to my next cleaning video that'll be coming out sometime in the future, the reason why it's taken me so long to film another one of these is because I want to do a cleaning video to show you basically every possible way that you can clean a Beanie Boo and see its effectiveness. Because I clean Beanie Boos in my sink, I clean them in the bathtub, I even clean Beanie Boos outside with the hose. So I wanted to show you guys all of the ways to clean a Beanie Boo, but right now we are in the middle of a snowstorm here in Ohio, so no, I can't go outside and start using the ice water. But I do work at a car wash, so who wants to see a video of a Beanie Boo going through a car wash someday? That would be fantastic. Although I would get fired. I don't know, gang. I will have to ask my boss on that one. And it's probably definitely going to be a no, but it's not like my managers stay the whole day, so maybe I can just sneak that in. Anyways, gang, it was a lot of fun to be doing this video of me restoring Beanie Boos that I got from a thrift store and trying to make them look like brand new. I know that I typically make these kinds of videos of me restoring Beanie Boos in TikTok form, and that it's been a very long time since I did a cleaning video here on this channel. So when I got motivated to do this, I instantly put my other phone down, put everything on Do Not Disturb, and decided, you know what, I'm going to make this video and post it. Because lately I keep on saying, oh yes, there's more content coming, and then next thing you know, it takes about a year for the content to finally get here, or at least close to a year. But I just really wanted to post something for you guys and get it out there as soon as possible, because it is 2025 and I am trying very hard to make content on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. It's just that YouTube tends to fall behind a little bit, and I am sorry for that because this is my OG platform. Although, as we all know, TikTok might be getting banned here on January 19th, so that might actually give me more time to make more videos for you guys. That is why I kind of see the TikTok ban as a good thing and not all a bad thing. Like, yes, I will be losing my new my main platform here on social media, but maybe I'll be able to make this platform my new main platform for Beanie Boos again. Anyways, I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed today of me being your guys' new host. I do look forward to seeing you guys inside the next video, so please stay tuned and enjoy the rest of my content. Have a great day, and don't forget to clean your Beanie Boos.